Most of you know who I am, but if you don't, I'm John Clements. I'm an extension educator with UMass Extension. However, my office, this is my home base, is the UMass Orchard. I don't have an office on campus, thank goodness. So I come to work every day here, probably much to the Orchard crew's chagrin, because they have to put up with my shenanigans or whatever. But this little area here, I call this my orchard. Again, probably Sean might argue with it, but this is my little section here, which over time I have planted into various things, done training systems, but it's pretty much morphed into new varieties. So I try and get, this is stop one on your handout, if anybody's got their handout still wants to look. I'll use my cheat sheet, but we're gonna call this the apple variety evaluation stop, because what I do here is try and get apple varieties from various sources that aren't available to the public yet because they haven't been named or released. Currently, I'm mostly working with the Midwest Apple Improvement Association, MAIA. And for those of you who don't know, who's got Evercrisp planted already? A bunch of you have Evercrisp. That was their first introduction, MAIA 1. I got trees here in 2013. They're over that way. They're still here. I think those were the first Evercrisp planted in Massachusetts. They might not have been, but I think they were the first ones. Anyway, so that was when I started this collaboration with MAIA in 2013. And then in 2018, I planted 20 named and numbered selections. And they're actually, I get so confused here kind of sometime unless I'm looking. They're actually a couple of rows over that way. Yes. No. Actually, they're right behind you there. That row right there is those 20 named and numbered MAI selections. And some of those were just being named, like Somerset, Rosalie, Ludacrisp, a new one they just came out, Sweet Maya, which I highly recommend, by the way. Baker's Delight, Sweet Zinger, and Crunch a Bunch are three of them that they kind of offloaded to Gurney's and a couple other places. But their current introductions of interest out of that group, and when I got them, they were just numbered, are these Somerset, Rosalie, Ludacrisp. Who's got Ludacrisp? Yeah, a bunch of you got Ludacrisp.
When does that ripen? Has anybody picked one yet?
Not yet. Like now? It's late. It's fairly late on. It's fairly late. I'd say about October 1st. I got a couple Ludacris trees. Again, I have to. Where are they? They're somewhere here. A couple of Ludacris trees. It's pretty late. Yeah, not real late. October 1st. Yeah. Yeah, so it may not fit in some of your marketing plan, but I think it's an interesting apple that you could do well. And then last year in 2021, I planted 2 numbered selections, which are a couple of the older trees. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't do that to you, should I? A couple of the older trees up that way. And then this year, this group here, there are 7 numbered selections. There's 5 trees of each, I believe, planted through here. So you can kind of see already the different kinds of growth habits. And what I do, I try and keep an eye on these trees. I've already noticed like some of them have a tendency to get mildew. We've got a mildew problem here. But also the trees that are fruiting, I'll make observations on the apples. And actually in collaboration with MAIA, we developed a custom database where I can, on my iPhone, just enter the observations right in the field. And on your handout there is an example of a few of the observations I made. That MDD 7-50 Sweet Maya SM, or what they're calling Sweet Maya now, is a really good one. So I just wanted to point out that's what I do here. There's a whole bunch of stuff through here, different varieties, but again, my focus now is with Midwest Apple Improvement Association. Any questions?